Happy Friday. Hope you guys had a good week. Today was a short week actually for me. So, yeah, I feel like I got a lot of stuff done. Hi Siller, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good week. So why don't I get started with the community read? Usually what I like to do is just kind of set the tone, pull a card while people are joining, and just get an idea of what it is from this past week that we can either release or bring in or just reflect on, really. So I will be using my Spellcaster's Oracle deck. I've been really loving this deck so much. So let's go ahead and get this baby all warmed up while people are filing in. Good. Glad your week wasn't too bad. Yeah, can't complain either. All right, let's see what kind of community read we have. What is it we can reflect on from the week behind us? Quick reflection from the week behind us. Ooh, you're gonna get this deck for your birthday? That's exciting. I kind of accidentally stumbled upon it. I got it when it was on sale because I wanted the Moonology deck. But this has turned into a very quick favorite of mine. So let's see what we have for our community read. Ooh, psychic abilities. How appropriate for starting the live off. So this card's really pretty too. So basically, for what to reflect on from the week behind, think of the times that, you don't have to take this literally, but how moments where you maybe could have tapped more into your intuition on a situation, or moments you feel like you really did tap really well into your intuition, and we can learn and grow from that and take those experiences into the weekend with us. So yeah, this is our community card. And really pretty. I just love the colors of this card. Let's see if I can. Yeah, there we go. Had to get the glare situated. But yeah, that is our community card. So today, I think I will continue using my Ethereal Visions deck. It was gifted to me by a friend. So I think I will keep going with that deck. Yeah, I know the Moonology manifestations. Yeah, I was like, did I say that right? Yeah, the Moonology manifestations deck is really pretty, but I worry I will have the same issue that I did with the regular Moonology deck, where I just don't connect with it as well. And it's funny because I have it like right here. But I just worry that goodness, I'll get it after really like thinking it's really nice, and then just not connect with it as much as I was hoping to. I've kind of given this Moonology deck a few tries, done a few readings for people, but it just did not like it. I don't know. I just didn't connect with it. I wasn't getting like the meanings out of it that I thought. Ooh, that will be cool. I can't wait for the comparison video, because I've seen the new deck, but only like a few cards here and there. But to see an actual comparison, that would be really good. Especially because I wonder if it having more of a purpose than the first deck will allow me to better connect with it, if that makes sense. But I feel like you have so many decks on your like birthday / Christmas list, because I didn't realize that the spellcasting oracle deck was on there either. So do you have the manifestation one already, or are you about to get it in? I really should do a flip through of this deck. I guess that means I'll have to like reorder everything, but yeah, this thing has turned into like a quick favorite of mine. I wasn't expecting it either. I saw someone else using it somewhere on Amino, and I was just like, oh, this is really pretty. So I asked my friend if I could just try it out, see how I liked it. It turns out I like it a lot. Hey, Nikki. Hi, May. How are you guys doing? Hope you guys had a really good week. We just finished up with the community read. Thank you for joining the queue, Nikki. And what we can reflect on from the week behind us and take into the weekend is psychic abilities. So what I was explaining was that this is more of like things that you tapped into, or situations where you tapped into your intuition, or maybe felt like in hindsight you should have. Take those lessons into this weekend. All right, we have some folks in the queue. Let's see. Nikki, go ahead and put your question in the chat. Oh no, let's see. Let's see what kind of energy you and D have with each other. See what's going on here. Let's get this deck all warmed up first. Ooh, that was a nice shuffle. All right, so you just want to know, will you and D ever talk again, or are things over for good? Let's see what energy you guys have going on between you guys. Ooh, you got the let me move this, 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Sorry, I know that's probably a little hard to see with my lights. Hi, Ari, how are you doing? So you got the 9 of Pentacles in reverse, and upright, that's usually really good energy, but reversed, it's about setbacks and loss, and Pentacles usually has to deal with your resources, sometimes in terms of your family life or finances. So in this case, I don't think you and D are going to reconnect. I think that things are definitely over, and you need to definitely start to flip this energy around for yourself, not for you and D, but for just you, because this 9 of Pentacles upright is really about like abundance and success and rewards and stuff. So you need to start rewarding yourself, get rid of this like upside down energy, move on from D and whatever energy you guys have, and yeah, move forward, because I don't think that anything between you guys is going to spice up in any kind of way. Yeah, Gabby, welcome to the queue. If you guys want more in-depth reading, you can use the tip link in my description. If you are happy with one card, that is a-okay as well. Hey, Isabel, how are you doing today? Hopefully you guys are doing well. Yeah, Ari, that's so serendipitous about you writing about journaling your intuition and all of that. May, go ahead and put your question in the chat. Oh, you beat me to it. Let's see. How does your ex, Jay, feel about you? I don't know. He's your ex, so I feel like in this channel, we shouldn't care what our exes feel. Let's see what the cards say, though. Ooh, did not want to shuffle that time. Let me get a good shuffle going for you. Let's see. There we go. Nice shuffle. How does Jay feel about me? Oh, I don't know why I thought I had two cards stuck together. So you got the King of Wands in reverse. The King of Wands in reverse is it makes me feel that this person, this ex of yours, is someone who is a little impulsive, maybe even like what's the word, like ruthless in trying to get the things that he wants. So I would be careful about this person, because I don't know who broke up with who, but if he is going to try to win you back, I don't think he is going to do it in such nice ways. And the thing about them is that the kings can sometimes be a little cold, so it might also come out of nowhere, like where you probably aren't communicating, and then suddenly he's just kind of throwing himself at you, but not in a good way. So I'd be careful. All right, up next we have Gabby. Go ahead, Gabby, put your question in the chat. And if you guys are enjoying your readings or enjoying watching other people's readings, you can go ahead and give me a little thumbs up. I greatly appreciate it. Will you get a new job soon? Usually I like to flip my coin for that. I don't have that with me to get a nice clear answer and then elaborate on it. But let's just pull a card and see what we get. You're so welcome, May. Good luck. Be careful. All right, let's see if Gabby will get a new job soon. A lot of reverses. So this is the Five of Swords in reverse. I think that maybe you won't be getting a new job soon. I think a few things have to happen first. So job hunting can be a little difficult, right? So I think what has to happen first is like understanding the situation that you're in and being patient about it. So let me flip this up right so you can kind of see it. See if you can see this guy here. So he's sitting, he's contemplating things. He's really thinking through the situation. And I think that's kind of what has to happen first. Perhaps you aren't applying for the right things, or you're not applying for the right things for you. And maybe you need to switch up your strategy a little bit, because and it could also be like you think maybe you can't apply for things that are meant for you, for like imposter syndrome or something like that. You don't think you're deserving of that. I think resolve those issues, and I think perhaps that will get you on a better track to finding a new job soon. Because right now, I think even if you did get offered a job, I don't think you would be happy with it. And yeah, job hunting is hard, especially now. Just we're in a time where we're not going to let people, like companies, take advantage of us anymore, and we realize how valuable our time is. So yeah, just be a little patient, and kind of process the situation for the things that you want. Yeah. I'm glad that makes sense. You're welcome. And I wish you luck. Job hunting is so hard, and I'll probably have to start doing it in like a year or two. It's not fun. All right, Arihan, go ahead and put your question in the chat. Gabby's like, preach. Yeah, job hunting is like, job hunting is a job in and of itself. You're so welcome. I believe in you, though. Let's get a nice shuffle going. Nice and warmed up. So, next we have Ari, and then then the Q will be clear. Sure, Ari. Just overall general, I guess, then. Just see what kind of card we get for your general reading. I might have to throw some bones for you later. General reading for Ari. Let's see here. Oh my gosh, this is... Am I holding my deck upside down? I'm not. Okay. You have the star in reverse, and the star is actually, regardless of upright or reverse, is a really positive card. It kind of means you are like... So in upright, you're kind of going full fast forward. I can't think of the word. Full-fledged forward to like achieving your goals, reaching your dreams, like reaching for the stars kind of thing. In reverse, it kind of means more of a like tempered pace at it, and you're still on the path to achievement. You're still on the path to like actually accomplishing your goals. It's just more of a tempered pace. It just sometimes means that the path isn't quite as obstacle free as the upright. So you are gonna, despite you still being on the right path to get there, I think that you're still, and I think we talked about this before actually, you still have some obstacles that you are going to have to surmount before getting there. And I think one of them is probably what we were talking about before, is like, I can't remember exactly what card we pulled last time, but it was like something to do with second guessing or hiding or having something hidden from yourself, or avoidance of something. I know you know what it is. I just can't remember right now. So yeah, I think that with this star, you're probably feeling less star worthy than you probably should, but you are still kind of on the right path. And I really wish I could remember what it is that we were talking about last time, but it makes me think of that the reversal makes me think of that. Thank you, Ari, for helping out. Isabel, no spaces, just exclamation point join, but I got you next. The queue is empty, so we're good. So Isabel, go ahead and put your question in the chat. And I think after this, I'm going to have to upright my cards or something. Maybe all of you guys just have a lot of stuff internally that you need to process right now. No, it's okay. A lot of people make that mistake. Yeah, you're very welcome. And I think I recall you got the Seven of Swords last time. It's starting to slowly come to me. But yeah, you got the Seven of Swords, and I think this is like continuing that energy. But yeah, I wouldn't, it's I still see the star is pretty positive of energy to have. Hey Renee, how are you doing today? Hope you had a good week. And Ari, since we chat on Instagram, I might have to like throw some bones for you and get a more overall general picture than just a tarot card can give me. Hey Renee, so why don't you go ahead and put your question in the chat. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're starting your weekend off good. Oh, I'm doing really good. I had off yesterday, had a light day today, can't complain. Felt like I got a lot of stuff done. Not enough, but a lot. All right. So Renee, I will do yours, and then Isabella, I'll get yours after, okay? So Renee, you want to know Jay Silva's current thoughts about you? Let's see. Jay Silva's thoughts about Renee. Knight of Swords. So this person is thinking about you. So knights are really a card of passion and a lot of action. So it's actually really cool, but I'd be careful too, because knights can be really stubborn and make really brash decisions. So while this J person is sort of starting to think about you, maybe perhaps planning to take some actions, just be careful that he doesn't like cross any boundaries, just, and I don't mean that in like a horribly negative way. I just mean like, make sure you make sure you're on the same page with how things progress is basically what I mean, because knights can be really impulsive and people tend not to like that. So just a heads up. But otherwise, yeah, he's thinking about you. I'm not sure if there's anything quite romantic yet, but I think that is kind of why we have this night energy, trying to dive in and perhaps see what will come of it. Yeah, impulsive people, I don't like that. I'm very much like earth energy, very rooted, so I don't like impulsiveness. So yeah, that's kind of why it stood out to me. But yeah, I don't see anything negative at all, just maybe not quite romantic yet. So I see maybe a fast friendship that is forming and can possibly lead to other things. But yeah, if you're already aware that he's like impulsive and you're already good at setting boundaries, I think you're in a really good prime place to perhaps build on that friendship, build on that relationship. All right. And Ari, yeah, totally. Any reason to throw my bones around? Okay, Isabel, sorry. I don't know why I want to call you Isabella. You want to know, will you find love in the near future? Let's see. Isabel wants to know if she will find love in the near future. You're welcome, Renee. Again, if you guys enjoy your readings or enjoying other people's readings, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. It really helps with my live stream and helps to get me out there. Oh, your name is Isabella. That's so funny. Okay, your screen name is Isabel, so I just kept wanting to call you Isabella so bad. All right, let's see what you have coming towards you. I don't know why I keep feeling like I'm sorry, you guys, if the lights are too strong. Maybe I'll turn one off. Let's see here. Not helpful. So this is the Queen of Cups, again in reverse, because I keep pulling nothing but reversals today. I think that the Queen of Cups is like sort of the pinnacle of like a romantic energy in terms of what's the word, like being a hopeless romantic kind of. So you're definitely like putting yourself out there and trying to invite that energy in, but I think that it's fighting against like insecurities and maybe being dissatisfied with things either currently or in the recent past, because you have this reversed energy happening. So I think things want to come to you, but maybe you are actually subconsciously pushing them away simultaneously, despite consciously wanting to find love. So you have to figure out how to break down those walls of insecurity and dissatisfaction and stuff like that, because it makes it hard for things to break through. So while I want to say yes, I think this is a no in regards to your timing, because you asked if you would find love, and let me find your question again to make sure. But you asked if you will find love in the near future, and I think that is where this no is coming from, because you kind of have to get out of that headspace. Yeah, it's hard. You know, you would think that 4 years is enough to heal, but you carry so much of that energy with you. You just get so used to it that you don't realize it until you start to like put yourself out there and the things that that make you really uncomfortable now. So yeah, and it's definitely a process. It's definitely a process, but I will say that it might not be the near future for you, but you just basically have to, I think what you need to do in the near future is work on switching this energy. And I like to say this sometimes, is switch the reverse to the upright. So release those insecurities, find ways to either understand them, accept them, and overcome them, or something like that. That way they're not blocking you off from the opportunities of people being drawn to you. Yeah, you're so welcome. I wish you luck. I totally understand. I had friends in similar situations, so I know it's difficult. But I think that your head is or your heart's in the right place. You just, got to get through the process. Cancerian, welcome. All right, Cancerian, go ahead, put your question in the chat. And again, if you guys are enjoying your readings or watching other people's readings, go ahead and thumbs up this video. Give me a nice quick like so that way people see my video. Should you text Jaden? I'm going to change that around, Cancerian, and ask what will happen if you text Jaden. Only because for those questions, I usually like to flip my coin and expand upon it, but I don't have my coin today. All right. Oops. Let's see. What will happen if Cancerian texts Jaden? Ten of Wands. So Ten of Wands is a card of action. So perhaps, excuse me, I'm so sorry. So perhaps you should message him, but be aware that it might open up like a can of worms. And I don't know if that's like good or bad, because the Ten of Wands is a card of taking on burdens. So maybe texting him will invite him to like just sort of emotionally dump things on you, or things might start to happen too fast that become burdensome to you. I'm not sure how to take this. It's hard with one card sometimes to get like the full picture of things, but yeah, overall, Ten of Wands is a card of taking a lot of action, sort of ending a phase, but having to carry a lot of burdens. So when I said can of worms, I just mean that it could invite him to like you know, people just kind of dump a lot of information on you sometimes, and it can be like stressful, kind of like that. It could mean that maybe other people start to question why you guys are messaging. It could be a few things. It's hard to tell, like I said, with one card, but I think that it will, and you'll have to decide if the risk is worth the reward, right? You're kind of at this pinnacle, which I guess is why you're asking. But I guess if it was me, I would be like, you know, YOLO, just do it. You know, whatever the result is, the result is, but it's better than just wishing I had done it and not being sure of what I'm going to get out of it. Sorry, I know that's vague. This was a vague answer. This card was a vague answer to your question. Let me turn this light off, see if this helps. Or I'll turn it down. Maybe I'll turn this one down too. Okay, there we go. Now we can see better. I can see these cards better. They're so glowy, so it's hard to get my settings right. But yeah, you'll have to let me know how that goes, Cancerian. I say just do it. Just text him, get it over with, because I think if you don't, you'd probably have the opposite energy being here, like this, the reversed, I should say, reverse energy, which is like imposed burdens. So I think it's just going to stress you out if you don't do it. So just go ahead and do it. I don't think anything catastrophic is going to happen. I mean, this isn't a card of catastrophe, so you're fine. You didn't get like Justice or the Tower or something like that. But now I'm invested. I mean, there's always that possibility, but it depends what you text him and stuff like that. But wands have a lot of like movement happening, so I really don't see that as like one of the options. I kind of see the opposite thing happening, where maybe he texts too much. Those people annoy me. You're welcome. I think that you're definitely like toggling between this upright and reverse energy. And if you don't text him, you're going to be in your head about it forever. Like, what if I had texted him? What would he have said? And it's better to just release that energy. Get it out. I think it'll be better for you in the long run, no matter what result you get from the action of texting him. You'll have to let me know next week how things go, because yeah, I'm invested. But good luck. Good luck though. I let's see. I think what I will do, cuz I cleared out the queue. Um let's do a I'm debating whether I should pull out my Moonology deck. I was talking about it at the beginning of the live. But Serial exclamation point join, but the queue's empty, so you can go ahead and put your question in the chat while I figure out what it is I'm going to do next. Oh, thank you for the subscribe. Thank you for the subscription, Fatima. Let's see. Someone messaged me. Okay. Yeah, so Serial, you can go ahead and put your question in the chat. Fatima, if you are hanging out, you are very free to just hang out and watch some readings. Or if you would like one, just put exclamation point join in the chat and I will get you in a queue, and you will and I'll call you when you're up next. Let's see. All right, so Serial, you want to know what is up with your dad? Okay. Energy around Serial's dad. Let's see what's going on here. We got the Page of Pentacles in reverse. I'm getting so many reversals today. It's crazy. I think I might reformat my deck after this, but so the Page of Pentacles, he's being just simply immature. I don't think it has anything to do with you, and everything to do with your dad. Some people are just like that, and I think that this, for whatever reason, this dude just holds a lot of resentment and perhaps just takes it out on you because he has to take it out on someone. Because people that are immature tend not to process their emotions properly. So, I think he just has a lot of resentment about things, perhaps about his job. What with the pentacles, it could be that maybe he just resents just there are people around him that's putting him in a bad mood and he takes it out on you. It could be a few things, but it boils down to immaturity, not processing his emotions properly, and then taking it out on you. So, unfortunately, people like that you can't really change that. They have to grow up themselves. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's such a clear, concise answer, so I'm not going to draw on about it because it seems like you're well aware of it. But yeah, ultimately, if you were worried that it has something to do with you, no, you just happen to be in the path of, just in the path of his outbursts or whatever. Yeah. So I'm sorry you're going through that though. that that's never fun, especially when it's like the roles are reversing, like the parent versus the kid roles are swapped. It's never a good position to be in. So I wish you a lot of luck on that, but at least know that it's not your fault at all. Yep. You totally you didn't even need me for this serial. You totally seem to understand the whole situation. So I hope I was able to help a little bit, at least alleviate some of the worry about that. And of course, good luck. Oh, thank you. You're welcome too. Lovity, how are you doing? I feel like it's been a while. Maybe it hasn't been that long, that much of a while. It hasn't been that long. But go ahead, Lovity, and put your question in the chat. And I hope you've been doing well. R's feelings for you. Let's see. Let's see how Art is feeling about Lovity. Ooh, okay. Ooh, High Priestess. This card flew out. This deck doesn't usually do that, so I decided to go ahead and take that card. The High Priestess card is a card of a lot of respect. Usually I'll describe the High Priestess and then kind of explain how I feel like this relates to R's feeling. The High Priestess is someone who is sometimes spiritual. Since I am not religious, I tend to relate this a lot to like witchcraft if you're pagan. So paganism, stuff like that. Whatever spiritual means to you. And basically someone held in high regard and who has a lot of maturity in situation, kind of not full on like mother figure like the Empress would be, but still has a like regalness about them. So I think R really holds you in high regard, and it makes me think that because of that, maybe R is nervous about confronting you in a way, you know, like, okay, this person is like too good and I'm too nervous to talk to this person. So I think R really does respect you a lot, and I don't know what your actual relationship with R is. Maybe it's more of a distant one and he doesn't quite know you well. If that's the sense, that maybe you will have to breach the divide because maybe he's a little too nervous. If you guys are friends, then I think he really respects you a lot as a friend and values your input into your relationship together. But otherwise, this is really good energy. Like the too long didn't listen version is that R really respects you and holds you in high regard. And I really love the High Priestess. The High Priestess and the Queen of Wands are two of the cards that I relate to myself. So, yeah. You're welcome. I hope that helps. Okay, so next week, I think it's next week, or maybe it is the week after. I think actually it's a week from today is the full moon, which means I feel like I have to do a full moon reading, of course. But let's do our community outro where we where I do another community read to see what it is we should focus on for the weekend. So let's see. What should we focus on as we go into the weekend? Ooh, Justice. I see the Justice card as basically finding balance in things, and also making sure that you are writing the things that need to be right and releasing the things that you don't need. So it depends what it is that is your current justice that is going on. I think for me, I have, like I said, I had a busy day today, but I still didn't get everything done. I think I know what my justice is. I have a lot to work on with my shop, but I really love this card. It's one of the cards that reminds me of the an actual tarot card. So I just think this is really cool. So hopefully you guys have your own justice that you are thinking about. And yeah, I will be here next week. So we'll do some full moon readings. If you want some like something special, comment below, let me know so I can collect all the ideas. And yeah, I will talk to you guys next week. Thank you guys for